What we're going to do here is we're going to show you how to set up an automated seller report for listing activity. I've come to mycbplatinum.com and my username and password is saved in my computer. You'll just put yours in and we're going to log in. And when we log in, we're going to get the home screen. And I'm going to switch from just me to the company so that I can pull up a listing because I don't have listings. All right, when you first come in, you're going to see this area here, and then you're going to come over on the left. You're going to notice all these different menu items. I'm going to just click on listings, and this is what you will do is just click on listings and then click on listings again. At this point, it's going to list up all of the listings in our company because I'm the admin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a listing of an individual agent, and then what we're going to do is show you how you can set up your seller report. So the first thing I'm going to do is find an agent, and let's go to Katie Deskins. There you go, Catherine Deskins. So I'm going to select her, and you won't have to do this. Your listings will come up automatically. Now we're going to apply our filter, and then we're going to get a listing. So here's a listing right here, and note it's for $187,900. It's nice to note that simply so you can set up the parameters. So I'm going to click on this listing, and it's going to give us our details. So the first thing I wanted you to do is notice there are a bunch of tabs up here. This is where you're going to go to click on reports. But before we go there, I want to drive you around this a little bit. So here's your MLS number, and here is the last time it was updated from the MLS, the date it was added, and the date it was synced up with Coldwell Banker National. And notice here's all your photos, video tour, and all of that. Now, if you want to share this real quick to your Facebook page, I would suggest you share your showcase page. That's the best one. It's but you just simply go over here and click on Facebook, and it'll open up the Facebook interface window, and you can click share. We'll get to that later. I just wanted to show you where that's at. So the first thing I'm going to do to run my seller report is I'm going to click on reports, and it's going to bring up my report setup area. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type in my seller's name. Now, if you've got your seller information on the outside jacket of your listing, this will be input into there. You can copy this to yourself. Now, the first thing I want to do is set up some parameters because in this, you'll get a competition report. These are all the different reports that will be included. So include competition report. And we want to give the competition some parameters. So this is 187.9. So I'm going to put in, let's put in from 150 to 200. I know that's a wide range, but this is for demonstration. You can put in square foot. You can do all these different things. And then you can put in community name. We're just going to leave zip code or building name or map. It doesn't matter. So at that point, you're really done. All you have to do is we're not going to set the interval of how often this goes yet. I'm just going to view this so you can see what the seller will receive. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to generate the report that the seller will receive. Give it a minute. There's our report. So of course, this is branded to you. There's Katie. And then here's the listing with all of its details. And then these are all of the things on it. So you've got data, graphs, data, graphs, data, graphs. And then you've got listings that have been listed in the last 4 weeks that compete with this in that zip code. So I'm going to scroll up here, and I'm just going to hit close on this. And so now you know what they're going to see. Now you want to set your interval. So you can say do not send. You could send it immediately and just do a one-time thing. Or you could set it up to go on a weekly basis, every 2 weeks, or every 4 weeks. Now, sometimes you just want to let them know the listing details, and let's just say we're going to keep the graphs out of it. So I'm going to take off the graph there. I'm going to take off this graph. I'm going to take off this graph, and then we'll keep that one on. And we're going to include competitive listings in there, and that's it. So I'm going to view this and just show you how it changed a little bit. So I'll click on view, and then processes the report. And now you just got some data, and then here's your competition activity. So there's one listed, so 2 listed total. So I'm going to close that. I might want to add back my competitive listings in it. And we'll take a look at that one. And you can see what that one looks like. And then here's your information, and then there's your listings back. It's pretty simple. So at this point, I've got my thing set up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my intervals, so we can make it 2 weeks, and then please add a seller. Well, I haven't added that yet. And then we hit save. Once we hit save, it then sends it every 2 weeks. So that pretty much does it. I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to close out here. But if you hit save, you can then close out, and now your seller will get automated reports of their listing activity going forward. So that's it for this. Talk to you soon.